done this run through the history of exhibitions today. We started at the 16th century in the morning, and now we sort of end in the present or even in the future. And let me sum up some aspects that came up today and that I think are necessary to keep in mind in regard of a future or institution or a different kind of institution to invent. So what is the core? As I said, I want to make this really short. What is the core of what we're interested in generating in terms of a cultural format? I think, and I think all of this is somehow there in this space, in the Swiss Pavilion, but in a certain way also in Cedric Price's Fun Palace. It's a format that on the one hand is open. Yeah? That's the achievement of exhibitions. It's a liberal, it's an open, it's in that sense modern, deeply modern, individualized, flexibilized setup. Yeah, not like theater, not like the traditional, the one that speaks to the many format. Yeah, and we somehow, I think, want to sort of stay attached to that as a framework, but we want to overcome the weakness of that framework, and the weakness is that it cannot really produce the kinds of moments of connectivity that we're interested in. Huh? And this is precisely what I think was the attempt to generate in the Swiss Pavilion. It's an open setup, but it tries to generate moments of encounter, moments of intensity, moments of encounter between people, along the object, by the help of the object, but not oriented towards the object. The object is a tool to generate that, but essentially it's an encounter from one person to the other. And after we had this intermezzo of focusing the object as the protagonist, which, as I explained today, I mean, has reasons, that root in the 19th century, that root in a certain socioeconomic structure and an idea of individualization. But today we are all hyper-individualized anyway, so we are back to this idea of bringing the people together. So, and this is also, this is what was said previously. We're interested in a format that brings the different disciplines together, but not because interdisciplinarity is such a great thing, but because we have to bring these different traditions together in order to create this hybrid of a liberal frame that still can connect. Therefore, we need moments of the event that merge with moments of the exhibition, in a different way than in the Centre Pompidou, where one is in the basement and one in the first place. No, it's about inventing a format that actually can intertwine modalities and modes of addressing. And we want a cultural format that addresses all the senses and the entire human. Yeah? This is what the Margaret Mead text that I referred to and that we published in this little booklet hints at. A format that is not about separating the senses as the traditional white cubish exhibition does, but highlighting the visuality and excluding or not cultivating all other. No, addressing all the senses. And this is also why we need an intertwined format that intertwines modalities and of addressing. Yeah, maybe just that as a sort of a summary of the day and of an ambition of which I think, as has been mentioned many times before, Cedric Price's Fun Palace is such a great inspiration to think in terms of developing such a new kind of a format. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.